What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to more openings and endings. We're checking out all of Naruto today. I'm very excited. Naruto is one of the animes I watched as a kid. Kind of weird because I forgot most of the openings. Most of the ones I remember are from Shippuden, and I've actually done some drum covers of them. Very fun, by the way. But for the OG Naruto, I forgot most of them, I'll be honest. Let's refresh our memory, shall we? Oh my goodness. Throwback. My goodness. I feel like I'm about to watch a Karate Kid movie. That's what the soundtrack sounds like. Yeah, I remember nothing about this opening. Look at everyone's favorite side character. Hey, that's the other one. Yep, Shadow Clone Jutsu. Oh my god. Taking me back, bro. Look at Sasuke smiling like they're gonna be friends. Get the hell out of here. Fade out. Fade out. Woo, man. OG. Taking me back, man. I remember as a kid in elementary school, my friends and I used to make up jutsus. We literally would make up our own jutsu. That was so fun. And we'd have like jutsu battles where we literally just did the signs. Obviously, we couldn't actually do the jutsus. We just did the signs and then just... Ha! Those were good times. Those are good times. Anyways, the song, not really my personal type of thing, although I do listen to a lot of OGs like Yu Yu Hakusho, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Those openings were really good. What I do really appreciate though are the drums and the keyboard. That keyboard, bro, that 90s synth, it just hits. I don't know why. And also the very heavy processed electronic drums here. I don't know if it's electronic drums specifically or if it's drums and they just added a whole lot of processing on it. I feel like if you switched in this opening with a song from the Rocky movies, I would not be able to tell the difference because it sounds just like that. All right, let's check out the first ending. Oh, I like the flute. Oh, I love the mix on the drums. Very loud. Ooh, the song is in 5/4. Confused me for a second, but I got it. Love the dude's voice. Very raw. No auto-tune here. Is there a remastered version of this I can listen to? This is really good, actually. Ooh. I love the oriental feel on this. I love some ride cymbal with the snare clicks. Very nice. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry 'cause you're so little call and response from the flute. Nice. I definitely like this over the opening. And we got some more melodies, some more counter melodies with the strings. That was actually a really good song. Wow, I'm very impressed. This type of music ages better for me. Obviously, there's a time and a place for the first opening, but it feels pretty old when you listen to it. You listen to it, you're like, okay, this is an old song. But if you took this song, remastered it, cleaned it up, and you told me that it was from 2015, I would have believed you. I like it. And it takes another level of musical expertise to make an odd time signature sound good. Again, this song was made in 5/4, not the usual time signature. So it's trickier to make this song groove to people, especially people who aren't into music. For all the instruments, particularly the drums, pretty intricate playing there. Overall, really good. I'm going to download this on Spotify. All right, second opening. like how the shurikens hit in time. Okay, I've heard a little bit of the song. Okay, I remember this song. That's my guy right there in the middle. That's my guy. That's also my guy, Gara. I wonder who that purple-eyed guy is. I'm sorry, I gotta pause. What wasted potential this guy was. Not this guy. This guy. Oh my god, man. What a waste of potential. Chunin exams, man. One of the best arcs in Naruto, period. And the Naruto and Gaara fight. Oh, so good. I don't know if it was this early, the Naruto and Gaara fight, or it was like later on, but I distinctly remember that in my childhood. Very, very good fight right there. Man, this is taking me back. This is reminding me of all the characters I used to watch when I was a youngin'. I love this guy's voice. There's no cleanliness to it. There's no sophistication to it. It's pure, raw, visceral, unadulterated, no protection, straight raw dog in your ears. I love that. Also, shout out to the guitars. Very prominent here. Obviously, the drums are doing it first and foremost, but the guitars are also setting a good rhythm on the quarter notes, on the riffs. For me, as someone who doesn't play guitar, the guitar playing that I personally enjoy the most are actually the more simpler ones. Easier to remember, and more often than not, guitars, when they play simple, complement the beat better. Just my personal thing. Maybe some of you guys like the real intricate. Hey, more power to you. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy that too, especially with Yorushika. Love that artist. But I also appreciate it when instrumentalists play very simple. Let's go to the ending, Harmonia. What the? Okay. I love the... I don't know what that instrument is. I don't want to say banjo, because that'd be so disrespectful. But it's something where you gotta pluck something on the string. What is this, dude? I like the clackers, though. Nice touch. Okay, that's gotta be like a guzheng or something. I know it's not a guzheng because it's Japan, but something like that. It sounds beautiful, though. I have to say, the layering here is actually pretty nice. I like how they're singing. Can we have this but with Naruto and Sasuke? Yeah, they did that because they don't like Naruto at the time. I don't like Sakura or Ino, to be honest. They're kind of annoying to me. Song is cool. I still prefer the ending. In terms of the 4 songs we've heard so far, I definitely prefer ending one the most. I mean, the mixing is very dated, you can tell. But that thing specifically sounds very nice. All right, let's check out opening 3, turning sadness into kindness. That's exactly what Naruto did. Okay. My girl was rapping a little bit. She got bars. I don't care about this guy. I'm sorry, I don't. As much as I love Naruto, okay, I'm sorry. As much as I love Naruto, one thing I gotta say is a lot of the side characters I just do not care for. I only care about a very few amount of people. Even some of the main characters, I really don't care about them either. I just care about Naruto, Sasuke, maybe a little bit, just a little bit. Rock Lee, Gaara, Kakashi, Jiraiya. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and Choji. Oh yeah, and my guy, I forgot. How could I forget about that guy? That's my GOAT. He's aight. Third Hokage, he's aight. Wow, so we're really getting into Jiraiya. I didn't know we'd get into him. I didn't know we'd get him this early. Okay. Okay. There wasn't much to talk about the music. It was just like old school, very, very old school, nostalgic J-Rock here. Her voice is one of those voices where if you hear it, you kind of have to pay attention to it. Pretty attention grabbing. It has a unique piercing tone to it. You can hear it in the chorus. It just cut through the rest of the instrumentals. It really took presence here. I like the tune of it, but again, the mixing is a bit dated. So if they have a remastered version somewhere, be sure to let me know. I will definitely download that on my Spotify. Let's go to ending 3, Viva Rock. Okay, I didn't know there was rock in Naruto. Okay, news to me. Okay. Got a little bit of Linkin Park in this. Just a little bit. Whoa. The beat sounded like it changed, but it really didn't. At least rhythm-wise. So there's swing here. I love when they bit crush the voice like that. I don't know if bit crusher is what they used here, or I don't even know if bit crusher existed back then. I'm pretty sure it did. Very crunchy. It's like you're talking through a $5 walkie-talkie. I love that effect. This is cute. Little chibi versions here. Also Konohamaru. I remember him. There's Rock Lee and Might Guy. My favorite character. Some of my favorite characters from Naruto. I completely forgot about that guy too. I forgot about that guy. Wow. The song is cute. Little swing rock here. Although not really my thing. I'll be completely honest here. All right, let's go to opening 4. Go. I know this song already. I did a drum cover to it. Here. Dun, 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 dun. One of the best Naruto openings ever. Don't at me, okay? This guy. Right? Good thing Discord wasn't around when Jiraiya was alive. That's all I'm gonna say. Good thing Discord wasn't a thing. Double time. Ah, finally. Chidori! Finally. Little hot take. I've always thought Chidori was cooler than Rasengan. But I've always liked Naruto more than Sasuke, so that me favoring Chidori didn't really matter that much. I wish Naruto had Chidori and Sasuke had the Rasengan. Nah, what am I saying? Rasengan's too iconic, but you get my meaning. What can I say about this song? This song is goated. There's nothing else to say that other people have not said already. This song is just 10 out of 10 banger. Come on now. But let's check out this ending 4 though. Let's see if it's on that same GOAT status. Tambourine on the quarter notes. Love that. Ooh, I don't like the mixing on the drums. Way too muted. I like the groove though. So the drums are doing a bit of a boom bap beat. It's hard to hear it, but it's there. So mix of rap and rock here. Very cool. Yeah, they need to remaster this. They need to remaster this. I can barely decipher what the guitar's doing on my left ear. But again, I like the tune. I also like this visual of Naruto staring at the 4 Hokage. It's almost like he wants to become one of them. I'll be honest, I don't know why he ever wanted to be Hokage, bro. Like, why? It's just paperwork, bro. That's all it is. It's paperwork. You're filling out paperwork, and you got to fight in the front lines of a war. That's basically what being a Hokage is. It's too much stress. I get it, though. He wanted to be a Hokage so he can, help the people, be a people person. That's why he wanted to become Hokage, but I don't know. I couldn't have done that. Okay, with this song, it's just like the other music I talked about. The tune is cool. I like the tune. I like how unfiltered the singing is. But yeah, the mixing is very dated. Definitely got to check out a remastered of this later. Okay, opening 5, Rhapsody of Youth. Yeah, I've heard this. Very little bit. I heard this when I was a kid. So I forgot most of it. I will say, though, the mixing is fantastic here. Oh, come on, drums! The voice. Oh. Anybody know who that guy is? I don't know who that guy is. I don't know. Must have not been important. I remember him. Yo, you guys, hear me out with Orochimaru. Just hear me out. I'm kidding. I'm just saying. That tongue can do wonders. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Ooh. Love the backing. Love that vocal back. Ooh, nice. Abrupt ending. Okay. Also, I miss Naruto when the form was just this. And it wasn't freaking Naruto being on fire. I remember when times was just this. Good times. Anyways, let's go back a little bit to appreciate the music more, because I was kind of being weird in the middle of the reaction. Let's go. Ooh, two guitars doing two different melodies. But I like that it doesn't overpower each other. It still sounds pretty nice. Love the vocal backing too. I don't know if it's him singing over himself or he has other people singing with him. That'd be cool. I think the highlight or the MVP of this song is definitely the guitars. You hear that beautiful guitar work. It almost sounds like they were doing their own solos during the song, but it just feels good with the rest of the music. It doesn't feel like it's overtaking anything. One of my favorites so far. In terms of openings, let's go to this ending 5. They've been choosing some really good singers for all of these songs so far. They must have a good roster. Ooh, come on. Freaking gospel organs. I don't think I've heard this type of song. I don't think I've heard those organs before in this type of song. Interesting mix. Look at Sasuke, bro. I like that. Instead of, most of these songs, or almost all of them, have had the guitars lead the instrumental part, but here you actually have organs and piano taking the lead instead of the guitars. And don't get me wrong, I love me some good guitars. I've already done a lot of compliments on the guitar playing already in this video, but we need to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? I've been hearing a lot of the similar things, and we got like 20 openings and endings to go. I like hearing some switch ups like this. Simple changes here and there makes a world of a difference when you're listening to music. So yeah, shout out to the keyboardist, shout out to the pianist. That sounded really good. Opening 6, here we go. There it is. Rasengan! Ooh, that's some cool visual effects. My king. There. Very cool. I gotta talk about that singing real quick. Is my guy okay? He sounds like he's about to cry. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually great that I can hear the passion in their singing. I'm just saying, someone stand him up? Did someone cheat on him? Did someone break up with him? I need to know what's going on here. I need to know the details. The song, other than that, it's okay. It's not really my favorite. I got to talk about these characters, though. How far in are we with the series? Are we in the episode 100? Where are we at? Because opening 6, I was not expecting to see Akatsuki this early. From what I recall, I thought they were like endgame bosses. I didn't know they were showing up this quickly. Anyways, let's go to ending 6. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I can't tell if that's a guitar or a clav. If it's a clav, then I'm very happy to hear that. I like hearing different instruments. And we got a visual switch up as well. Oh, yeah. The vocals here sound a lot more cleaned up compared to the other openings and endings we've heard so far. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite endings so far. Ending 1 and this ending are my favorites for the endings. I like this funk city pop mix. Great fusion. The layering is also really nice as well. Okay, the song was like, all right, we're done. We've been hearing so much punk J-rock from Naruto. I love when we hear different genres, although I'm sure that's going to change in the future, and I'm not knocking at all what we've heard so far. It's getting a little oversaturated for me, and I like hearing different stuff like this. Let's talk about the instruments real quick. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about this. I do think they're still using drums, but I think they're using that... I forgot what that's called. That beatbox, the one that you sit on and you just like beat on it. It's like that. You guys ever see street performers do that little thing? Beat on their wood? Whoa. Nice auxiliary percussions here. I wish they do that more. Auxiliary percussion is very nice. One of my favorite openings we've heard so far. That was very nice. All right, let's go to opening 7, Wind and Waves Satellite. Interesting piano melody there. That is a very serious looking Naruto. Alright, we're really delving into the edginess here. Alright. Dang, I'm not used to this. Okay. It's like Tokyo Ghoul version of Naruto. Okay, it's back to regular art. The start, the beginning. Yo, that's cool. Okay, so we have Naruto, Choji, Hinata, and Rock Lee. That's crazy how there's no one else there. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, so I listened to the OP again. I took down some notes. The two things that stood out to me the most was the piano playing at the start and the singing. It's a very brief moment in the song that the piano was there, but for me, that was one of the most interesting techniques I've ever heard out of piano. I'm not going to go so far as to say it's the first time I've ever heard it, but sure as hell isn't something that my favorite artists do. So you have very quick 30-second notes playing on the piano. The ding, 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 ding. It's doing relatively the same job as a piano would do if you just did regular quarter notes, but it's just there to add some spiciness, and I will admit it does make the introduction more interesting for me. Also, the singing. There's a lot of cool features here in the singing, mainly the intentional pitch skewing. Was not necessarily pitch perfect during some parts, especially the chorus. I mean, at the time this song came out, pitch correction absolutely existed, so they left it in there for a reason. For me personally, I think that reason is to give the song a more youthful, rebellious feel, but also having some emotion and passion in it. It's like you're in your emo phase, you got your emo friends with you, you're like a freaking squad. I used to have an emo phase back in high school, so this song low-key speaks to me. Okay, let's go to ending 7. Whoa. Hello? AC/DC feel? Oh yeah. There has to be some sort of influence from AC/DC there. The voice is so uncanny. Okay, whoa. I'm also hearing a little bit of Led Zeppelin here. Hello. A lot of rock influences that I can tell. Bro, that is so punk rock music video coded. You can tell the influences within each music video, and you can tell that those influences are different for each one. So that's really cool. Okay, that singing is really, really nice. Oh yeah. Yes, please. Okay, singing definitely gave off AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, friggin' 1980s, 90s type rock in a great way. You want a music voice that really stands out and gets people's attention? There you go. Also, the guitar riffs felt like a mix of course, rock, but also just a little bit of country in there. I don't know if that's just my biased point of view because I've listened to country music before. Great thing about music is it doesn't matter what genre you play or what genre you produce. You can get inspiration from everywhere. If you're a rapper, you can get inspiration from classical music. You can get inspiration from banjos. You can get inspiration from the freaking soundtrack of The Notebook. You can implement anything at any time. That's one of my favorite parts about music. The melodic composition of the song is great, but I will say I don't like how it's EQ'd here. It doesn't feel natural or full. It feels like a lot of frequencies were just straight up cut in the final mix. I felt like we were only listening to half of what the instruments were playing. If they ever remaster this, or if they do remaster it, let me know so I can check that out. I definitely think a remastered is needed for this track because this is a really good tune. Okay, so this is opening 8, Remember. Okay, the mixing is already better than the previous 2 songs. Oh yeah. Love the chants. Have I heard this artist before? They sound familiar. Oh my god, yes. Drum patterns are really dope here. Offbeat. Ooh, low tom section. Snare rolls. Fantastic, man. What? Whoa, okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay, that was one of my favorite Naruto openings so far. I mean, if we're excluding the really iconic ones, that chorus is absolutely gonna get stuck in my head. Just give me 2 or 3 more listens, it's gonna be on my favorites list. I guarantee you. Chants, the whoa, whoa, whoa. That is a surefire way to make a catchy song. If you want your song to be catchy, add that in there. It's almost guaranteed to happen. But what I really want to appreciate here is how good the drums are. From the start, I already knew the mix of the drums sounded a lot better than the last song. There was also a lot of variety, great variety too, with the drum patterns. You have brief sections of fast offbeat. You also had a low tom section. You had a lot of snare rolls in there. You had some very advanced fills. But the main thing I want to talk about is this very interesting beat that they do a double snare hit at the start. Well, you can hear it. Oh my god. How do you even come up with that? You could very easily just boom, but you could have just done that. But they wanted to throw your mind off for a loop there. That was completely unnecessary, but at the same time, it was necessary, if you get my meaning. Okay, let's go to ending 8. Okay, that CGI was crazy. Look at that Naruto CGI right there. Oh yeah, karaoke, absolutely. It's giving drunk uncle on a Saturday night, 5 beers in. Oh, bass, hello. I love the call and response between the backing vocals and the main singer. Very cool. Okay. Bro can't even walk straight, and you already know after this performance, he going freaking after he gets off stage. I love it though, it's what makes it fun. Also, one thing I noticed was the bass is very strong here. Apart from the drums, the bass was really setting a good foundation for the music. But I also gotta say, the mixing doesn't really do the bass any favors at all. It cut out a lot of the low and mid frequencies where the bass usually shines in. You want to hear that low end, you want to hear that mid. Fortunately, it's still strong enough to where you can hear it, but it would have been a lot more full. But I want to go back to the chorus, specifically with the singing, because that call and response relationship was really cool, actually. Usually with call and response, you have the lead instrumentalist or the lead singer start it off. But in here, you actually have the backing vocals starting first, and then the lead singer follows up on that instead of the usual other way around. Very simple, but regardless, very cool and very effective. Definitely a catchy song. Okay, let's go to opening 9. Hold on, this mastering is actually kind of clean. Hold on. Yeah, we got heavy personality from the guitars. Oh, that is dope. That is cool. wow. Okay. That was a cool song. That was a cool song. Great singing, too, from the girl. I think she sang the backing herself as well, so that was cool. But my favorite parts were actually with the musicians. You can hear a lot of dynamics with the guitar playing. You know, at the start, you had very loud leading melodies from the guitar, but as soon as the girl started singing, they toned down the volume in their strumming, and they still set a foundation, but it was still there. You could hear it on the right ear. Very nice. That shows a high level of touch as a musician. You need to have good touch. And that musicality also carried on to the keyboardist, strings players, or whoever was in charge of the electronic pads, or maybe one person did all three of them. I have no idea. Regardless, it sounds really cool. It hung back and still let the vocals take the frontman position, but it complemented it perfectly. And also with the drums sounded fantastic here, especially the snare. I love the tone there. It has great ring. You could hear the reverberation from the wood. That is 1,000,000% acoustic. And I believe that is the last opening, so we're just going to be listening to endings from now on. So this is ending 9, Lost Words. Okay, emotional rock. Ooh. Ooh. The chords on the guitars are really nice. Oh yeah. Yeah. Quite intricate on the drum part. Oh yeah. Fantastic guitar playing. Wow. Okay. Man, there's just something about emotional rock really no other genre can do. I need to hear more emotional rock, especially with a voice like that. Holy rasp. It makes me want to listen to the full song because when he belted, that was literally 10 out of 10 singing. I want to hear more of that. And also, I love the guitar playing. It's very simple. It's not really many, I don't think I even heard any real fast playing. It was all slow chords, and that's basically all you need for a genre like this. But there are some complex parts here if you listen hard. When you pay hard attention, you can notice some quiet counter melodies with the guitars layered on top of the lead guitar strumming. If you listen passively, you wouldn't notice it. It's just one of those subconscious things you notice and you vibe to. It's awesome. The playing was so good, you actually don't notice it. When you're playing so good, people don't actually notice that you're playing so good. They just notice that the song sounds really good. It's also a measure of a good musician. So we only got endings left. Let's wrap this up. Ending 10, Speed. Nice art. Fun. What's up, bro? Whoa. Bass work. I didn't know those video games in Naruto. I love this art style. Man. Okay, I appreciate the hell out of this song. First things first, I got to talk about that bass. That bass work is fantastic. Of course, the mastering definitely needs a remaster. I need to hear more low and mid tones, but I'm going to sound like a broken record if I keep mentioning that, so I'm going to stop that right here. Another small detail I appreciate is the snare tuning. The snare has an enormous amount of ring in it, but I like it because it helps it cut through the music and it lets you hear it better. The art style, I don't really comment too much about the art style, but I got to say this is my favorite. Peanut, freaking Charlie Brown, that type of deal. We got to talk about that guy's voice. Have we heard his voice before? I'm pretty sure we've heard his voice before. For this song specifically, I think it complements it perfectly, as well as the art style, because that recklessness in not having direction on where you're running, you're just running. I think that's emulated perfectly with the singing, the playing, the art style, just everything. I think they had a vision that they wanted to accomplish with this ending, and I think they accomplished it perfectly. That was great. All right, let's go to ending 11, Because You Are With Me. I feel like this is going to be an emotional song. There we go. Hello. Oh yeah, keyboard layering. Whoa, what was that? We're gonna go back to that later. Clap. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yes. This is so 90s coded. And the keyboard or the glockenspiel follows what the singer is singing. That's such an R&B thing to do. Almost hip-hop type drums too. That was awesome. Really cool. The song makes you reminiscent about hanging out with your friends in childhood. Just hanging out with the boys in the basement, playing video games, eating junk food, sleeping late. And by sleeping late, I mean sleeping at 12 a.m. I appreciate this song. It's giving a little bit of female R&B pop ballads from the 90s. Interesting choice of drums too. It almost sounded like hip hop, not in a Nas, Tupac type of way. It's kind of like those drums, but it's also a lot softer than that, so it matches what the song is trying to do. Last thing, I gotta mention this. What the hell was up with this modulation right here? You hear that? What was that? It didn't show up anywhere else in the song. I feel like, did the DJ have a hiccup or something? Did the DJ sneeze? That's so weird. I'm not going to say it's bad because there's a reason why they put it in there. Or there might not be a reason why they put it in there. They just made a mistake. I don't know. Really cool song. Let's go to ending 12, Parade. Bruh. What the? Oh yeah. Dang, 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 dang. Mandolin put in that work. What, in the furry? Whoa, okay. That fiddle? Oh yeah. This is fun. What was that at the end? That sounded like a PlayStation turning on. What was that? It sounded like my computer just turned on. I just pressed the power button. But that was a cool little ending. I love the oriental elements there, particularly the violin. I don't know what you call it here, like a violin, fiddle, whatever the hell it is. It sounds great. And also the mandolin. I love how they were hanging in the music the entire way through. It wasn't just them playing one part. They were playing throughout in different things throughout too. It wasn't just repeating melody. The singing voice sounds cool, very sing-along karaoke like. The OP from Hunter x Hunter reminds me of how that dude sang. And also it just reminds me of Dragon Ball openings, you know, the really OG ones. All right, let's go to ending 13, Yellow Moon. Whoa. Yes, 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 yes. Come on now. Okay, this song is a banger. This one's going on my playlist, for sure. That was really good, and I have a number of reasons why. The pronounced percussion here, you hear, especially at the beginning part of the song. Listening to it a second time, I'm just realizing that it's a hi-hat. It sounded a lot lower pitched than what I normally hear from hi-hats. That's why I didn't know it was a hi-hat at first. Also, what a voice. This dude has such a unique low tone to his singing. I know males usually have a lower tone when singing, but not this type of timbre. The arpeggios in this ending were really beautiful too, especially from the guitar and the synths. And we also got some acoustic guitar in there in the left ear, if you can pay attention. Wasn't playing that much. It just played at the beginning of maybe every 2 measures. Not that many notes were happening in the acoustic guitars, and I think that's really smart of them to do. When it comes to music, generally, it's better to pull back rather than try to do too much. Really great song overall. Let's go to ending 14, Pinocchio. Breasts. Love that. Oh yeah. Yes. Call and response. This is awesome. This is also going to my playlist. Okay, belting girl, come on now. Yes, ma'am. I don't know, maybe I'm just in a good mood, but these last ending themes have been really good. I love how playful this song is, and I love how it doesn't take itself too seriously. Don't get me wrong, it's still very organized, and there's still song structure. It still feels like they're not rigid in their playing. It feels like they're free. It feels like they're having fun. That brass section too is really cool. I wonder if they're going to use more trumpets and that sort in the Shippuden openings and endings. I hope they do, because it's a very underutilized instrument. The vocals too were really fun here. It sounded cute, but when she got to singing, she sang. She got great projection. I love the call and response with the backing vocals and her during the refrain. That was awesome. Let's go to ending 15. Oh, guitars, hello. It's reminding me of a little bit of Canon D. You know, the electric guitar cover of that? It reminds me of that. Sorry if I was looking in this direction again. I was taking notes. There's a number of things I want to talk about this song. Let's start with the good first. I love the guy's voice. I like the guy's voice. I like the energy of the song, and I like the guitars. The guitars, despite the mix, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, the guitars actually sounded really nice. The song has a lot of high energy, and I could feel the energy despite, the mix. And you know what? Let's talk about the mix right now. I don't like the mix. I don't like how it sounds. The drums and bass are heavily muffled. I could barely hear the bass at all. With the drums, you could hear it a lot more than the bass, but still, there were a lot of kit pieces that I wasn't able to hear as clearly. I will admit the hi-hat is significantly louder than the rest of the kit pieces, but it nonetheless sounds weird when you can't hear much else besides the hi-hats. Again, I'm not going to dog too much on it because this is an old song. Obviously, if they were to make this song today, it would sound a lot better. Alright, so those are all the openings and endings of the OG Naruto series. Shippuden will be coming later on. Do not worry. I actually found a lot of songs that, apart from the iconic ones, I didn't think I would add to the playlist. There was some underrated bops in here. So even though it took a while, I'm happy I did this video. What are your guys' top 5s, be it openings or endings, from the OG Naruto series? What are your top favorite? I'll probably do that myself in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had such a great time with this. I'll see you guys in the next one.